Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review The Bourne Identity. Yes, so I'm going to be reviewing each and every, Bourne movie, because in honor of Jason Bourne, which is coming out later this year, I'm going to be reviewing all the films. So we're going to start off with The Bourne Identity. So The Bourne Identity stars Matt Damon, Franca Potento, and Chris Cooper. And what this film is about, it's about this guy named Jason Bourne. And what happens is he's suffering from amnesia. He doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know what he does or, where he lives, basically. And when he starts finding out that he was a former assassin and there's some people coming after him now, he basically needs to get out of there. So, what did I think of The Bourne Identity? This was a great movie, honestly. I thought it was a great movie, and I think it was a great way to start off this franchise. It was a nice action film, honestly, so yeah. So let's get into my positives, and my positives are the acting with the film. The acting is great, honestly. I think the acting is great with the movie. Matt Damon, he's great as Jason Bourne. I really enjoyed him. He does a great job. And I remember a lot of people, like when this first came out, a lot of people didn't really think Matt Damon could be an action star. Now we can see him as an action star because this movie really proved that he can be an action star. And he was just great, honestly. He did such a great job. He's Matt Damon. He always does a great job, and he was great in the film. I really enjoyed him. Franca Potento as, Mara. Yeah, Mara. She was great as well. I thought she did a really great job in the movie. I really enjoyed her in the film. She's not the usual damsel in distress, which I liked actually in the film, and she was just really enjoyable. I really liked her in the film. Chris Cooper, he was great as well. I really enjoyed him in the film. He did a really good job as well. Clive Owen and Julia Stiles, they're also in the film as well. They're not like the main staples of the film, but they were still enjoyable as well, and I enjoyed both of their characters as well. So yeah, the acting's really good. The action is great. Some really well filmed action in my opinion. I think this movie does have some great action with it. Definitely really well filmed, especially a scene where, of course I'm not going to spoil too much, but I'm just going to say they're in a bank, and it was really well handled and really executed well in my opinion. So yeah, the action was great. I like this movie. I like how this movie can make you think sometimes. Like, it's not like The Matrix or anything where you got to pay attention to the entire film and think the entire time. No, it just makes you think sometimes. I like that. It makes you think, like, why is this going on? Why is this happening? And I like that. It was really good, It made me think a little bit, so that was cool. I like the relationship between Jason Bourne and Mara. It's great, honestly. It doesn't feel forced. It really doesn't. It feels natural, and Matt Damon and Franca Potenta have some really great chemistry with each other, and they were just great together, and I thought they did a really good job with their relationship and how they handled it. So yeah. The writing's great. I thought the writing was great with the film. The directing is excellent with this movie. It's directed by Doug Liman, who made films like Edge of Tomorrow and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which I've really enjoyed. And he directs this film, and he just does such a tremendous job. It's really well filmed, in my opinion. Some great directing with The Bourne Identity. He does such a great job directing with the film. I do love how he directs this film. It's very nice and fluid and just really well handled in my opinion. So yeah, the pacing's honestly for the most part, it's very great. It's fast paced, honestly, not to the point where it's rushing. It keeps moving, this movie. At some points it never slows down. It actually keeps on moving the movie. So yeah, and I really like that. It just kept on moving and moving and moving, and that was great, honestly. I really like that. So yeah. My only problem I do have with The Bourne Identity, however, is that the first 10 to 15 minutes aren't all that interesting with the film. They were kind of boring and kind of lackluster in my opinion, and it just didn't really keep my interest in the first 10 to 15 minutes. But then on, once we meet Franca Potento, that's when it kick starts, and that's when I start really getting into the film. So yeah. So guys, The Bourne Identity is a great movie. I thought it was a great first installment to kick off this series. So yeah. So it's time for my official grade on The Bourne Identity. And my official grade on The Bourne Identity is an A. It's a great movie. If you've never seen The Bourne Identity, please see it. It's a great movie. Definitely a great way to kick off the series. So yeah. So what did you guys think of The Bourne Identity? Leave it in the comment section below. I'm WWEFan0599. And we'll see you all tomorrow for my review for The Bourne Supremacy. Peace.